I can't predict when I'm going to remember having a miscarriage. Let me rephrase. I remember it all the time, every waking minute of every living day. Sometimes it hits harder, and those are the times that I can't predict. It's always somewhere ridiculous, too. Somewhere I should probably keep my shit together, because it's not kosher to lose it in a Kroger. A few weeks ago, it happened at Target. I went to get a phone charger, so naturally, I had a cart full of groceries and dish soap and Nate Berkus sheets that were on clearance and Fleetwood Mac's greatest hits for $5. I eventually found the charger and started to push my unnecessarily full cart toward the checkout. That's when I found myself in the baby section. This crib is super nice, I thought as I ran my hand over the wood. I turned to leave and caught sight of a pack and play, similar to the one I bought almost a decade ago, because we would definitely need it. Where is that pack and play, I wondered? I knew it had been in my parents' garage for years, but where was it now? Did I give it away? Did someone else give it away? What did my ex-fiance keep? Did his now wife have their baby? Was it healthy? Did he get the boy he so desperately wanted? Did she deliver in a Max and Irma's bathroom like I did? Someone was touching my shoulder, and I jumped. I turned around and found a woman, maybe in her 40s, who looked really worried. I looked around at the 0 other people in the aisle with me. She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Oh no, I'm fine, I'm just looking." She smiled and said, "Yeah, but you look like you were gonna cry." I gave my standard line, no, I'm all right, and tightened the grip on my cart, ready to leave. As I started to move forward, she said, "How long?" I stopped and said, "Excuse me?" She said, "I lost mine 18 years ago. How long?" I stared at her. She said, "Recently?" I shook my head and said, 9 years. She clucked her tongue and said, "Well, you were just a baby yourself." It gets easier. I took a step toward her and said, "Well, do you have any now?" She smiled and said, "No, it wasn't in the plan. It does get easier, though. Have a good night." I watched her walk away and run her hand over that same white wood crib I had admired before she appeared. Then I watched her head over to electronics and pick up a camera, and as an employee helped her, I mentally congratulated myself I had not had a ghost encounter at Target. I wrestled with following her, making her promise that if I never had kids, it would be all right. I wanted to tell her how there were nights I woke up and paced, willing myself out of a dream reliving that day. I wanted to hear that she, too, had turned down holding a friend's new baby because just the weight of a 7-pound newborn was too much to bear. I so desperately wanted for her to say to me that she, too, had laid in bed for weeks, unsure of the last time she ate or showered, or if she was going to be able to stand on her own 2 feet again. I wanted to know if she was shopping by herself because she couldn't make her relationship whole, any relationship whole, again, with such a big elephant in the room that no one was willing to talk about. I wanted her to tell me that I mattered. I walked past the onesies and the tiny little shoes and the bottles with pictures of baby animals on them. I drove home and realized I left that cart of groceries and soap and sheets sitting in the middle of the aisle, and that I forgot to buy that goddamn phone charger. And now I'd have to go back tomorrow when I had it a little more together. In the last 9 years, it's gotten easier. Not every crib makes me stop. Not every pack and play makes me wonder. Every once in a while, usually around a holiday or an anniversary of some sort, I have a dream about this child that I don't know. I spend my days working with children, making them laugh, being that fun adult because I crave hearing that laughter, the pure, unfiltered joy of a child who doesn't know that the world is scary. Sometimes dreams are lost. Oftentimes the remembering comes at home, late at night, when I'm by myself. Sometimes it comes in a Target. Every once in a while, someone reaches out and reminds me that I'm not alone. Thank you.